Guys, what's up? What is literally going on out there today? Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. And here's the shot we're working on. We're working on a topspin forehand passing shot. And what the whole premise of what's the right shot, two things. Number one, shot choice. Where do you want the ball to land over there? And then where do you want to move to next on the court to enhance the shot choice, right? Today's episode, we're going to work on something a little bit differently. And we're going to work on target with your topspin forehand passing shot. And what I want you to imagine right now, I'm going to put a graphic up here. I want you to imagine that, in fact, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and back it up and let's play. It's a real short point. It's a return to serve, yours truly, and then the forehand topspin pass. But then I want to back it up because I want to help you think differently on your topspin forehand passing shot. And I'm going to tell you what I used to do and what I do now that's way more effective, and I want you to do the same thing. First of all, I used to think, okay, I've got to make sure that whatever my shot choice is, either cross court or up the line, or maybe even, on those two shot choices, I want to keep it away from that guy, right? I don't want him to touch the ball. Maybe I'll stretch him out and that's okay. Whatever comes back, maybe you've got a better opportunity. But what I found is that when I thought about keep away is way too often is right about here, I would start to kind of lift my head up, take my eyes off the ball, and start looking out the landscape to see, hey, look, I want to take this cross court. Is the guy still in the middle, or is he starting to anticipate it? And maybe right about here, I need to change and go up the line, right? And what I found with that keep away was just too many unforced, self-forced errors. And instead, what I've decided is better, and I can't remember who. Well, actually, I got this from Dennis Ralston back in the day. Was on a different shot than this, but the target is going to be, and I'm going to show you a different graphic here. A target is going to this imaginary backboard, right? Imagine that the net and the white line above the net is you're just on a backboard. You're on a wall, right? What's the one thing that we think about when we're hitting on the wall or the backboard? All we think about is I want to play this shot above the white line. There's no consideration of playing keep away. There's no opponent over there. There's no consideration of, hey, I don't want to, want to make sure this ball doesn't go flying out. All that you've got is this thought, I just want the ball to land above the top of the white line. And so what I do now is I think about this shot right here in my mind's eye, right? I've already got shot choice, right? I've already decided at this point I'm going cross court, right? Old day I used to be thinking, well, cross court up the line, depending on where that guy is, better to sneak a peek. I don't do that anymore. Now I've got a total 100% commitment of what's the imaginary target above the white line, as if the net is a backboard, as if the white line, the tape, is that white painted line on the backboard. In my mind's eye right now, I've got a target that's a spot above that white line, and all I'm doing is thinking about that, and I just want to drive it through there without any thought of that guy over there. If I look up and see that he's stretched out, not going to get it, fine and dandy. If I look up after going ahead and playing it through that imaginary window and he's going to be there, well, now you can start to move forward. You know you've got him stretched out, and that's fine. Maybe he gets it back, but whatever comes back is going to be a wide opening for your next shot. So let's change the way that we think about our target for the passing shot from keep away to that imaginary window above the white line, as if the tape is the white line on a backboard, and all that you're doing is just taking your time, right? The other mistake I used to make with this is with keep away. Too often what happens is with keep away, you're thinking right here, I got to get out to the ball earlier, right? Rather than allowing it to get really right into your unique spatial distance away from contact that's perfect for you, right in your natural honeypot right there, where you really drive the ball naturally as opposed to getting too far out in front. I'm going to venture to say that when we make timing mistakes on our passing shots, we're too early. We're too over anxious to keep it away, as opposed to let's allow the ball into the ideal contact point as you think about that imaginary target above the white line, and there you have it. All right, look, I want to hear from you today. What's on your mind? And by the way, in today's episode of the members-only version where we talk about swing tech, yeah, we continue to do a deeper dive on the target, but we really work a lot on a couple of things that are vital to swing tech on this Topspin Forehand. If you've not yet signed up, there is a link down below in the description area. If you're on mobile, and if you're on desktop, there should be a join button. Every episode now of What's the Right Shot comes with this premium version of What's the Right Shot, which is not only do we talk about shot choice and core position, but we also talk about swing tech, stroke technique as well. Right down below, click it, get signed up. It's less than $1 an episode, and there you have it. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Any comments, any questions, remarks, feedback down below, let me know. Love to read your stuff, respond to it. And as always, this time we got to get out there. Help someone else. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you again next time.